because of rain, and then we came into the track, and it was Inter's. The played is good that he made the same amount of stops in the race as Pedro.
Mazepin be damned.
Oh, did someone spun? No. Maybe.
No, I just think they're going slow to stay out of the way.
So, what I've been hearing, and what we all want to do in 81, we wanted to do a 2-stop. Is probably one of the best ones to do here, due to the hearts not feeling the greatest, and well, 2-stop is pretty powerful with double mediums and softs. Wait, is that true, Sun God? Is that true?
Oh, he's getting close to a ban.
As here we got High on Spice, who is not doing a push lap yet, so it's probably Karma who is on the push lap. He is also not on the push lap. Let's wait. Dragon.
Actually, Karma's on the medium tyre. As the Alpine gets out of his way.
Okay, I thought so. Yeah, they degrade too much. Yeah, TD. But the Haas, they don't feel well on this track either.
Yeah, absolutely no grip.
Okay, that is an official warning for Alisbin for driving Inters on the track.
What is he doing? Why are you driving on Inters, mate? Hopefully we don't get another K-Flex scenario.
That is not great for him.
I mean, if you're just doing it for the sake of saving tyres for seeing a million safety cars, it's not like we're in Singapore, first off. And second off, you're going to look pretty silly just going around in Inters anyway. So, not quite sure what he's going to achieve there.
And Samantha goes P1 and Q1 at the moment with 17.4.
I think Samantha last time out, she's slowly getting her stripes, but to get 4 points with all things considered was a pretty decent result. However, it was a bit of an optimistic overtaking manoeuvre come near the end of the race, but
yeah.
But she's doing well. She's doing well.
Yeah, bit of unlock at lap 1 every time. Getting into unfortunate collisions as we got JJ and High on Spice. High on Spice getting a 17.5. Let's see what JJ can do. JJ goes P3 in Q1. Right. And I believe if Alisbin is going to finish his lap, and here we got Chelsea on the mediums. Goes P7. And now we got Red Dragon. Goes P2 on those mediums. And Alisbin is completing his lap. And that is not good from him. That is...
What is he doing? It's not like he'll get through to Q2 anyway.
I don't know. No, it's to use less tyres.
How you doing, Reds?
Hey Reds, good evening. One of our sponsors, one of our 2 sponsors, always support us in various ways. Going into a caravan or at a shop, they are watching us.
No, it's just amazing. It's just amazing going into the season, and we have sponsors. So Rids is obviously it's just absolutely brilliant to have, and we absolutely adore the support that we get on this channel. As TRC Dethon goes 10th with a 17.9, there's still 6 other drivers yet to set a timed lap. With Steely coming out on his out lap now, we've still got 5 other drivers, including the 2 McLarens and Sun God, as well as last race's winner Salty Stevens and Novatech, all still in the pits.
And hello Goldilocks, the other one from our sponsors, and
almost watching
watching at the IKEA. Oh, welcome. Good evening. Yeah, of course.
How can I say we have the best support without sounding like Lewis Hamilton?
Touch graphics. Alisbin, you have been officially warned by us. You're not allowed to use your inters in quali. Only dry tires used for dry.
Fitz comes into the pits. I think there's an Alpha Tauri just right behind him coming in as well. That must be high on spice.
And we've got Steely into turn 1. Okay, I don't mind TD, but if the management said it to me, then yes. But you're someone else.
Just ignore him. He's totally washed.
I know. Steely at 27.8 in sector 1. Just
He seems quite tentative when he turns in the car, doesn't he? And takes a lot of curb through that second chicane and into the twisty left-right section where
you probably need a bit. You need a bit of a good exit speed, so you need to use the curb a bit on the exit.
You see, that was better coming across the end of the second sector into sector 3, where you've got another long set of corners here in his Red Bull. I'm saying the Red Bull like it makes a massive difference when they're all equal cars at this point. Goes round the final corner, and what can we expect from my old teammate in last season in the Alfa Romeo? He comes across the line in P2.
But what I mean, that is very... Johnny B is the first one in a 16.6, while the everyone's first lap is a 17.3. And go on.
Marble Sled invalidated in his McLaren.
Oh, and spins it. And we've got Sox, his teammate, who's in the final sector.
Now Son God invalidates now, and he was almost on par with what Steely did. So the track limit god has to go for another run.
Oh my god. No, you calling him that. That's harsh. No. As here comes Sox into P11.
Basically, about 4 tenths now, covering from 4th all the way down to 11th. It's amazing how naturally close this field is, isn't it?
It is. It's yeah. You can talk further. I don't know what's wrong with me.
That's fine. 27.6 for Novatech in the first sector. As we're seeing Salty Stevens at the moment in his Aston Martin. Didn't take that line well coming out of turn 3. Johnny B retires. He's clearly confident of getting through. 27.6 as well for Salty Stevens in the Aston Martin. That hopefully he'll be feeling like Fernando Alonso by the end of the session instead of Lance Stroll. But takes a bit too much curb there during the chicane. And the sausage curbs in this place can really upset the balance of the car, which is something you desperately need in a section like this. Not the best lap, I think, from the Aston. However, I don't think he's in danger of going out with this lap. It's a 55.2 so far. Into the final sector he goes. Takes plenty of curb. Downshifts quite late into third. Into penultimate corner. Running the number 3 on his card that belongs to...
Ooh, that was a bit of wiggle there at the exit.
Yeah, that wasn't great at all.
Turned too much. And we've got Johnny B fan club. And Chelsea. Hello, Kelpie.
Yeah, remember what I said about him not being in danger? Yeah, he's in danger. Yeah, he's in danger.
He did the same lap as Alfa Medi did on the mediums.
Ah.
And
as the other Aston.
Oh, yeah, go on.
As Alice Bin now goes second.
It is 16.9. The second one in the 16s. And we've got our debut driver, iBomb, who is first race of IRL. He's at the moment P15. He is on the edge, but can he make it to Q2?
Well, he's not going to improve on this lap because he's got so little energy. However, I love how much he's trying though in the first sector. We've got to give him that.
So
yep.
It's going to be a close one. if he can make it. Of course, he's got time enough to do another run if needed. Let's see what he does in the final corner. Of course,
Goes in quite early there.
Yeah, it's a tricky corner. You can get a lot of oversteer if you, and he goes P5. It's close.
That is it is so close. From second all the way down to 17th is about 7 or 8 tenths of a second. This is going to be a very close session indeed.
Yeah. And here we got Novatek on the second lap on the mediums. Let's see if he can improve. He does improve into P5. 5 tenths quicker than his fast lap.
Taz improves as well to P12.
Alphamedi is on an outlap, so he's starting a run. JJ also on an outlap. Who is on the lap now? Is it Fitz? No, he's back in the pit. I-Bomb. Oh, I-Bomb had a bit of a crash. He's got no front wing, Spark.
I never knew I was such an inspiration to the newbies.
Don't call him that.
Ah, it's fair. It's his first race. He is a rookie.
He's a rookie, yeah, but don't call him that.
Ah,
bit.
probably a bit harsh. Yeah, I take it back.
It's close. It's close for Q1. So Alphamedi is the first one. The game says purple, so he's the fastest on track at the moment from the drivers who are on track. Didn't see his first sector. Now approach the tricky left, right, left, and then again a fast right-hander. Ooh, little wiggle there. Stay in between
Downshift to 5th there.
Yeah, well, you probably have if you have got like that much speed, 5th to 6th. And he goes now into the final corner as the Red Bull goes past. Ooh, little wiggle there at the exit. Lost a bit of speed. Let's see if he can get more speed at the exit in the final corner. Stays in between the lines. Here he goes into P6. So High on Spice is on the edge now.
He's not going to get through. He's out.
You're not sure. Melbro is P4.
Samantha's gone 5 tenths up on her best. She could get into the 16s here.
Oh,
good on her.
Go on, Samantha. Let's see. Maybe if she gets a good final sector, maybe she can attack Johnny B.
Well, anything can happen in Formula 1, as it usually does. As Samantha comes across the final corner, she goes up to the line, just get to the 16s. Brilliant lap.
Good lap from Samantha there. Here we got Sungod. Goes P7.
Only P7.
Chelsea is going to start her final lap of Q1. So we've got Taz, who is approaching. He is down on his time.
Can you find any more in the last sector? He's out of hers. This is going to have to be a saving lap of the century.
P12.
But he goes 12th.
He improved by a tenth in the final sector. So we've got, let's see if Alphamedi back in the pits. Here we've got Chelsea, I think. No,
it's JJ.
It's
JJ goes to P8.
P8, good lap from him there. Fitz starting his lap. I-Bomb starting his lap. And here we got, I believe, both Aston Martins who is starting their lap. I think Ellisbin is safe. But now we got Haas who is, so that's Karma. Karma where is starting his lap. Sox is going to start his lap. So who is on the run now? So it's the first one. Top 2 would have made Q2 on Thursday. Wow. So let's see what Chelsea can do in the final sector. Can she make it out into Q1? Stage 4
across
gear.
the final corner. Stays in 4th. You're absolutely
17.
right. Let's see.
Oh,
she only goes P15.
Let's see who's now on the run. Is it Deaton who is going to probably start his lap? Yes. Got a Red Bull. Steely is starting his lap. And Tess is back in the pit. Oh, no, Tess in the pit. So
Fitz is on the lap behind though.
Oh, it's not improving yet by half a tenth. Let's see if he can improve in the final sector. Ooh,
Rear end stepping out there.
And goes P15.
Only P15.
And jumps Chelsea out. No way, we've got
P5
Wait,
for I-bomb. Good lap.
Good lap. First debut one.
Lacey been improved. Salty Stevens now up into P2. Who's
Wow.
next to come across the line? I think it's upcoming Karma.
And
upcoming Karma isn't going to set time.
He backed off, but we've got Socks. Sector 2, he's not up on his time.
Oh, he's down.
He's down. He's under pressure. But of course, we're seeing a lot of people improving in the last sector. Let's see what Socks can do in the final sector. Can he get out? He does. He gets P13.
Only just. Deton's lost it.
Oh, he's on the edge. Let's see. Fitz cannot improve. Chelsea does not make
can't
it.
improve.
So Deton
Fitz
is
is
safe.
not.
So
Yeah, he's
Speedy's
just
also
safe. That's it. That's it for Q1 then.
That's Q1.
Oh, we've got 32 people watching this stream. Great to see so many people.
That's always on Sunday. We've got a lot of people. And Steely goes P7.
Nice
wow.
lap.
Oh my god, it's so close. It's under a second from P1 to P19.
That is... That's unbelievable.
Hello, yeah, I saw a Carly of Kelfie. Half a second for
Coffee.
Yeah, Kelfie, sorry.
Yeah.
Half a second between P5 and P19. Q2 is going to be awesome as well. I'm looking at
yeah, I'm looking forward to this. That's done.
There we go. And thank you for the person who has deleted the message. As Johnny B goes P1 into Q1. Salty Stevens P2, Alice Bin P3, Samantha getting into Q2 at the top 5. Red Dragon on the mediums getting P5, iBomb or debut driver P6. And we've got Novatek also on the mediums getting through. It's just very close. We've got 4 people out into Q1. We've got Taz, Fitz, Chelsea and High on Spice who just did not make it.
I'm so like pumped for how close this field is. I think look at the times, like not even a tenth between us, but it's like we're watching esports. I have to say, Johnny B being 2/10 up on everybody else, it feels like such an advantage compared to how close the rest of the field is.
Predicting a very clean race. That's so far. That's true. Oh, there we got Deton, the first driver going for a lap in Q2. Turn 1 goes for second gear into turn 1. Losing a bit of speed in the turning point. Little wiggle there on the exit. Let's see what he can do in turn 3 and 4. Goes third gear and a swooping move towards the very tricky fast left-hander. If you get a lot of understeer here and don't get over the line, of course the curbs here you don't want to hit or you'll spin. Tricky chicane overhead. Hit the curb and you will... Oh, I-bomb! No! I-bomb! I-bomb is out. On the
well,
outlap.
That bombed.
Oh, I-bomb.
Oh, a Deton goes off.
But he is still he's still not invalidated.
Yet.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been the tidiest. It hasn't been the tidiest lap. I think. No, it's his first sector, but he's 4 down on one of the.
I think he turned off his ERS. If I'm looking by his ERS, he's only got 45, so I think he turned his ERS off and back on. Or he's gonna.
Maybe he's just going for another warm-up lap. Yeah.
And there we got Karma at 17.3. And we've got JJ, I believe, into P2 at 18.9. But he's going to start another run as we've got Alpha Medi is 17.3 again. So the Samantha
17.0.
17.0. And Tantan, thank you for the gifted subs to our sponsor. Ritz has been gifted a subscription. And we've got Salty Stevens, also a 17.3. And Sungod? Is Sungod back? Oh, Johnny B is back in the pits. So it's Alisbin who is on the lap. Yeah, it can be worn tyres. Could be. And there we go. Santan, thank you very much for giving our sponsors as subs. So now we are on 25 subscriptions. And a 27.3 for Alisbin in the first sector. That's a good lap.
This is looking good indeed.
Very clean, stays on the curb. You want, ooh, hits the curb on the inside of the tricky left-right hander. Wiggle there.
Oh, that looked a bit untidy.
Yeah, a bit of wiggle. Ooh, gets stuck on the curb.
Oh, he goes very wide there.
He got stuck on the curb.
Oh, and he just bottomed out on the curb. That's not good.
Yeah, oh, Karma says he was on worn tyres, so he can go quicker, as always. But, I mean, if you got three drivers already in a 17.3, then it's going to be a close one. 55
absolutely
3 in the middle sector, so he's done a 27.6, I believe, in the middle sector. There he goes.
Round the final corner he goes.
And goes P5 at 17.8. Now we got Novatek who is going to start a lap. And we got Deton who is 4 tenths quicker in the middle sector. Ooh, Steely is going to one run.
He's going to one run it.
Yeah.
Saving some tyres for an impending safety car. Or 2, or 3, or 4.
Or 5.
Or 5.
And Deton is P6 and 18.8, but I believe he was running a bit out of ERS. Or he was on worn tyres. I think that's also a cause.
It's looking quite good for him.
So what I'm thinking at the moment, ooh, he went a bit deep. He did not have a great exit there. He broke a bit late. And yeah, of course he's pushing it. See, can he stay in the lines? He does. He does a ooh, that's
54.6.
That's a quick middle sector.
This is looking good for Novatek. He comes round the final sector. And he's split with a 54.3 for a second sector. He's got one more corner to go. Rear end really not agreeing with it there as he comes round the final corner.
And
it's a 16.6.
That's the 16.6 for Novatek. And we've got, I believe that is Red Dragon, who's on the final sector, approaching the finish line. Not sure if he has used all of his ERS yet. And he goes P1.
16.1.
16.1. JJ just starting his lap. And we've got Sungod, who is starting his lap. He does a 24.2 just as a banker. And we've got Johnny B, 55.1 in the middle. He does 17.0, so he's P4 at the moment. And we've got...
Keep an eye on...
Yeah,
keep an eye on Sungod then in the Ferrari. He's taking a tight line in through turn 2. The Ferrari is quite well hooked up. We all know that Tim is a very, very good qualifier on this game. He does a 27.5 for a first sector, so he's a little bit down on what Novatek was able to do. However, it's all about this middle sector. This is the part where it gets very, very twisty, and positioning your car at absolutely the right angle makes all the difference. It looks very good there from the Ferrari into the left-hander, now into the right. Coming up into the end of the second sector, this will be the indication of where he's going to fare. He's not going to be as quick as Novatek, but he's invalidated.
Oh, he was struggling. He turned a bit too late, so he had a lot of understeer going into the fast right-hander. And what Deton says, there is 1.5 seconds between his tyres and a new set of tyres. That's unfortunate for Sungod, as we've got Alisbin. Oh, he's also on a quick time. A 54.4 in the middle, so he's also up perhaps. And we've got JJ, Oh, JJ. Ooh, does he have no wing? Oh, he hits the wall. JJ hit the wall. And here comes Alisbin across the line. A 16-3.
Yeah, solid lap. It was just a little bit down on Red Dragon in the final 2 sectors there, but yep, Red Dragon saying this is the worst tactic. Well, that's like saying Lewis Hamilton complaining about his tyres.
What you mean, Novak was complaining about his tyres?
Or that.
Mind games. And here we got Samantha going for her second run, probably her last run. See what she can do in the first sector. She's been practicing very hard every race with her friends to improve every day. Samantha, also a 27.4.
Good first sector.
A good first sector. So let's see, maybe the middle sector was a bit of the struggle point. Let's see what Samantha can do in the middle sector.
Not bad.
Stays good on the curb. Also very clean through the tricky left right-hander. And the fast right-hander stay in the lines. She does. 54.6, 3/10 quicker. It's not as quick as what Novtek and Alisbin did in the middle sector. Let's see what Samantha can do in the final sector.
As we know, Red Dragon's confident of getting through into to Q3 with that particular lap time. As we see Samantha coming across the final corner, and it's 4th place.
Stays P4, but does improve her time to 16.6. So that's a good lap from Samantha. Padge is asking, does Spark miss the racing in IRL?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? I miss the league and the community more than anything.
And we miss you too.
Ah. Well, it's great to be back for a one-off bit of commentary this season. But to be fair, I think ever since I retired, I am completely washed on this game, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Front wings have gone amiss.
So here we got Karma in the second sector. He was not improving in his first sector by 0.07 of a second. As Alisbin retires in the pit lane, seeing himself safe going through to Q3. Karma is nearly a tenth quicker than his fast lap. Let's see.
I don't think he's in any comfort with this lap though, because if you look at how much other people have been looking to improve, Karma's got some work to do. But he feels confident of going up with another lap, so maybe he's seeing some magic numbers on his Delta. But he comes across the final corner, and it is
P6.
6th place, but the Delta is quite big.
Yeah, but what I mean, he did not use all the exit of the final corner. He turned in a bit too much, and they will lose a bit of speed. And
54.8.
So he's the first one. Oh, that is.
So he could get.
That's top 5.
Potentially. It depends how he handles this last sector. Comes across the final corner now. He's got to use all the exit. Goes in very deep into that corner,
yeah.
But he gets on the exit.
And goes P5. In front of his teammate. And we have a Red Bull. A bit of why. Okay, now we got Step Malbro. 0.6 quicker. Goes P6 and splits the Ferraris. Also in the 16. What happened to Steely? Did Steely had a bit of a whoopsie? Oh no, it was Novak.
No, he's just on an outlap.
No, Novak was a bit slow. Turn 1.
I think it's just trying to get out of people's way.
As here we got Sox, who is going to start his final run. He is now P13, it is his first run, and now he's going to do his final run of Q2. We've got Deaton, also going to start his final run. Also JJ is going to start his final run. So I believe it's Salty Stevens who is on the lap. I did not see what split time it was for him. In the middle sector, the game says he's purple middle sector. Salty Stevens goes P3, 16.5.
Yeah, he'll be safe.
Ooh, Karma is not safe.
I think Marlborough Sleds. Oh, no, he's just trying to get out of someone's way. Ignore me being silly.
But who is on a lap? That is.
Steely's on the lap in his Red Bull.
But,
his only lap.
Ah, that's unfortunate, Karma. And we've got Sox, who was improving by a second at the moment in the middle sector. But he is, of course, 19.1. So I believe his final sector will be improving as well. Can he get through to Q2, Q3? Uses all the exit he is possible and goes P12 and does not make it to Q3. Here we got Deaton. Deaton is 3 tenths up. Ooh, that's going to be risky. It's going to be close.
Keeps it tidy though. Should be through. He goes into P8.
P8. We've got next JJ.
Only goes 12th.
Only goes 12. And now we've got Steely. 55.1. Ooh, that's going to be risky at the end. See what he can do. And goes P7. So it's only
Johnny B could be out.
Yeah. Oh,
Alpha Matty's improving. Yeah. Johnny B's going to be out as the Mercedes comes to cross the line. What does he do?
It goes P3.
P3.
So Johnny
knocks
B
the
is
Ferrari out.
So the top 10 is all in the 60s. So Deaton is safe with, with a 3-lap time. Wow. So here we got it. Both Italian drivers at the top of Q2. There we got Alphamani P3 trying to hold on to the constructors as Ibom unfortunately crashed out in quali. So also Johnny B just didn't make it to Q3. Karma as well, unfortunate for turn 1. JJ P13, Sox P14 and Ibom P15. So in a few seconds we go to Q3 for the top 10 shootout.
Yeah.
Maybe because I had to change as well. It's happened. Let's see what Sokot can do in the middle sector. 54.6. Hello, Spark. You here? If it doesn't work, Spark, you have to invite me to not. Oh.
Are you good? Can you hear me?
I hear you, but 1 moment. Can you invite me to a new party? There we go.
Right, just change my screen back.
And Red Dragon is preparing for a second lap as he invalidated his first lap, getting some more ERS. Got Novatek who is on the lap. And there's a 27.4, like the same time as Sun God in the first sector. Let's see what Novatek can do in the middle sector if he doesn't go too much into that corner. He does. Steely, you cheeky one. So here he goes in the middle sector, fast right-hander. Watch out you don't get too much understeer. Stay in between the lines. Also same time as Sun God in the middle sector.
Oh, but he gets a bit of understeer there.
And invalidates. So that is first. I think that's going to be his final run. I mean his first run finish. So he's only going to have one run at the end. So let's see what Red Dragon is doing. A 54.3, that is quicker than Sun God did, but I believe by a tenth. So let's see what Red Dragon can do in the final 2 corners. Oh,
he's backed off. He's coming to the pits.
Okay. interesting. But of course, Samantha, she does have time to, when she go back in the pits for another run, but she has to go quick to the pits.
Yeah, she's got to get on with it.
She does a 17.0, but she's got time to go to the pits and get a new set of tyres. So we've got Deaton on an outlap, who's going out of sync. So I believe that is going to be his final run, or he's going to do a double run. He's just warming up his tyres maybe for one lap. So I think he's doing that. He is back in. He's just doing a slow lap and then he's doing a fast lap, or he's not. He is actually going for a lap.
Yeah, he's going for a lap this time. Comes across the first sector. Goes down to second gear, but that compromises his exit off the first corner. I probably would have kept it in third there, but anyway, goes down into second corner. Fair. Goes well on the inside.
Hey, go on, Spark.
Yep. 27.6 for a surf sector, so it's a little bit below what Sun God and likes of Only Another Take were able to do. But he comes across the Mickey Mouse chicane here. Doesn't take too much curb. It looks like the rear end is squaring a lot in the back of there. Did you see that? But as he comes down into the long S's now, what can he salvage from the rest of this lap? He comes across the middle of the sector there to 54.5. So that's actually a really good second sector there from the AlphaTauri. Into the last sector he comes. The long left and once again the long right. Keeps a very tidy line, it seems. He goes across the middle of the corner, which is about the right sort of apex that you need. Into the final straight he comes. What is the benchmark for the AlphaTauri? And he goes second with that time. 7 thousandths of a second behind Sun God. And that's about as good as it's going to get for him. He's not going to have time to do another run.
Oh, Marlboro is 27.3 in the first sector.
Oh, he's cooking.
It's quicker than Sun God in sector 1.
It's quicker by a tenth, was it?
Yeah. Track evolution. Stays in the lines. 54.3. That is a good. This is going to be a good lap. Third gear into the
decent
second
line.
Yeah, he used all the exits.
We could have a pole position here.
Ooh. Uses fifth gear. And goes for
a 16.1.
Wow. That's provisional pole.
Nice.
Sun God, who is backing off. He's got time for final run because he invalidated. So it's Salty Stevens who is, I think, the first one of the train that is gonna go for a lap. See what he does in the first sector. And he does a
27.3 was the benchmark. It's 27.6.
That's 3 tenths from Marlboro. So he's right now to Sun God and Deaton.
Oh, that is very untidy. That's ruined his lap.
And I think that he's not doing his lap. Does he have time?
Yeah, he's back.
He does have time. He has time.
Does it? Oh, I see. Time to get round.
Yep. So it's probably Sun God. Sun God not quicker in his first sector by a tenth. But let's see what he can do in the middle and the third sector. Goes very clean in the tricky chicane. Here he goes to the long S's. Stays fourth gear. Ooh, just stays in between the lines. Let's see what he can do in this. Ooh.
Oh, he's lost the rear end. But he's up. He's up.
He
might as well go. He might as well continue.
Can he improve? And that is the finish flag. Can Sun God make a surprise here at the final 2 corners? 115, 116. He does not improve. Let's see Deaton. Deaton is improving by 1.5 tenths.
Well, I mean my words here. I didn't think he could improve, but
oh, he ran out of fuel. No.
He's out of
Alpha Medi goes P2.
Who's next across the line?
Samantha.
It's Samantha. Samantha in P5.
And
Alice been in pole position.
At the moment, Red Dragon. A 54.
Novatek's done a 54.2.
Oh, Red Dragon goes P2. What does Novatek do?
He's done a 54.2 in the second sector. It's going to be one of the 15s.
Oh, goes P2.
Oh, he just misses out.
Steely goes P6, but what can Salty Stevens do? He is 3.5, nearly 4 seconds quicker. Can he get pole position here from Alisbin?
54.8 in the second sector. It's not going to be it.
So that is pole position for Alisbin. Is that his first pole position in IIRL? Let's just see. I'm just going to check the driver stats real quick. If I can scroll down. And I think that is his first pole position, because I'm not sure. Let's see. All-time statics. Alice Bin. And that is his first pole position of IRL.
Congrats! I think that makes up for the inters at the start of the session, at the start of the qualifying.
Oh, Sungod would have been there as well. He lost 4 tenths. As he got the top 10 going to the race. We've got a 5-minute break, guys. So get a drink, get a wee, and maybe what I'm just gonna do as well. I'm gonna put a poll for how many safety cars they're going to be. So you can choose. You use your channel points to guess how many safety cars there's going to be, and I think we're starting. Let's see what is going to be announced. 5 minutes. So here, you got it. No, he's not on Inters. He is on his tire. And there we got it. 5 lights.
Yep.
No formation lap. And here we go for part 2 of IRL 82 Hungary League, as Alpha Medi getting a good start on the
Red
outside.
Dragon's got a brilliant one though. Oh, they're so close into turn 1.
At the moment, who is dropping a bit of places, is fighting at the back. Chelsea, it's tight. Sungod just went in front of Malbro. And we're through. Steely had a great start again on those soft tyres as Malbro passes Sungod, as Sungod back passes.
Look at the McLaren, the Ferrari behind. Sungod and Marlboro sled going into the chicane. The Ferrari gets out ahead for now. Chaotic opening up, but thankfully no safety cars or any crazy contest to have between any of the drivers.
And no one has spun this time in turn 1. So let's see what the drivers can do now. Who had the best start of the race? At the moment we've got iBomb and High on Spice, with High on Spice and JJ fighting.
High on Spice has gained 4 places at the start, as has iBomb. Steely and Deton have both gone up 2. Marlboro sled down 5 places. So you can see High on Spice coming up to the back of the Williams of JJ. Is he going to chuck it down the inside? Yes, he does. And the AlphaTauri up to 14th. That's up ahead. Looks like everything's pretty stable. So as we have Deton and Alpha Matty fighting with each other for P5 and P6. The Mercedes stays ahead. A little bit of a touch there. Deton ground, and that is unfortunate for him. I think Alpha Matty probably could have left him a little bit more space there. However, it's fortunate for Deton.
It's a risky one.
It was a little bit risky. It's just from the angle I saw, but I'll let the stewards worry about that one. As Novatek, he's let Red Dragon go.
I think he had a little mistake on the exit of the chicane. Because he's now in P3. He's got now his teammate under pressure, as Alisbin is now 2 seconds ahead of this train.
DRS is obviously non-existent as Sox moves up behind Fitz. Moves up ahead of Fitz, rather, and now sits right behind Taz. Alice Bin already, as you said, 2 seconds ahead of anyone else. As the two Red Bulls seem very close to each other on track. And the Mercedes trying to get out of the Constantina behind. Salty Stevens obviously up into 7th with right behind Sun God. Marlborough Sled down to 8th, unfortunately, though. He's got a little bit of catching up to do. Samantha in 9th, Johnny B in 10th. I-Bomb up into 11th, though, so doing a nice recovery so far from his accident in quali.
And Deaton has caught up back to the pack of Fitz, Chelsea and Sox. And right now, Adamsbin is 2.1 seconds ahead of Red Dragon, but can he maintain the gap or improve, or does he get a bit of moments like he had at the first start? Ooh, did not have the great exit on the fast right-hander. And Karma getting the first penalty for track limits already.
How many of them are we going to see? As Samantha moves up into P8 ahead of Marlborough Sled, and now she's right on the back. Oh, there's
I-Bomb touched Johnny B on the rear.
Ah, and that's a shame. Mercedes and Ferrari in the walls there. Thankfully, that hasn't brought out a safety car.
Can Samantha make a move? Backs off safely as Sungod on the outside.
So Steve is down the inside. Looks like the Aston Martin's got the DRS. He's going to have to hang it around the outside of the Ferrari, but Sungod looks like he's got it covered. Nice bit of defending there.
Oh, who's round? Is that Fitz and Deaton again? Turn 1. There at the moment. I don't know what happened.
Might have been a little bit of contact there.
And there we go. Ooh, Salty Stevens is looking on Sungod to cause the tyre difference between these two. Hards against softs is very big here around this track. Ooh, Salty Stevens had to back off a bit. He was looking for a move, but of course this track is very hard to overtake as Fitz gets a 3-second penalty also. Very early stage. So let's see as Alpha Meli is very close on Novatek. Novatek not having a great start this time.
Yeah, he's had a very scruffy lap as he comes round down into the straight now. With the Mercedes, he's going to have the DRS on the Red Bull, and with plenty of speed. Look at the difference there. He's done away even before the corner. Alpha Matty up to 4th.
Here we go again in the back group with Sungod, Samantha, Salty Stevens and Melbushlat. And Karma has nearly caught up with this group for the DRS train. Sungod is now a train now. Of course, the softs, they will run out a bit earlier than the hards. Let's see as I-Bomb gets overtaken by Fitz but moves back on the inside. Let's see what's happening here at the back. Movements. At the moment not. Oh, Salty Stevens. Ooh, nearly had a great exit there on Sungod. But had to back off.
All aboard the Sun God train at the moment, isn't it?
Yep. But what I'm seeing is still Red Dragon is still 2.3 seconds behind of Adamsman as Samantha was looking at it on the inside, but just couldn't make the move stick, and is now pushing Salty Stevens into a mistake. Let's see.
It's on the medium tyre as well. With Sun God is still within DRS. Actually, I think he might have it. Yes, he does. As he opens his rear wing, that'll protect him from Salty Stevens. And so there we go. So another sort of round of status quo. So look behind, High on Spice is up against upcoming Karma, who tries to get the switchback on him into turn 2, but it looks like the AlphaTauri have him well and truly covered. Taz and JJ, the AlphaTauri versus the Williams, and the Alfa Romeo stays ahead.
I think Taz had a bit of a moment there in turn 1, so JJ could have passed him. Not sure what happened. See back in this group as Salt Stevens still behind Sungod, who is protecting his placement very well. Ooh. Ooh, Salty Stevens having a great exit again on this on the chicane. But Sungod just preserving his tyres there. Of course, it's a high fuel track, so with an effective race pace, you're going to lose a lot of fuel.
Only Novatech has dropped back to 2 seconds behind Alpha Mati, and that is giving Songod all the advantage he needs to stay ahead of the Aston Martin. So Salty Stevens has just got to maybe protect his tyres somewhat, just to see what else he can do. But easier said when you've got Samantha right behind you, about 0.2 of a second. Is she going to be able to make a move on the Aston Martin? It doesn't quite look like she's close enough. No, it looks like it's another round of status quo so far.
I'm not sure if Novatech forgot his setup, but Johnny V spun on the final corner, not even on the exit, in the mid corner. Right now, Sungod is catching Novatech, so Novatech is struggling. Ooh, Sungod went wide, so that is possibly track limit. Because those hard tyres, they are not great with the tyre dag. Of course, he's quicker than Novatech, so I'm not sure what's wrong with Novatech right now.
He could have forgotten his setup. He could have forgotten his setup.
Or his tyre times are too high. Could also be possible.
That could be possible. And they're just there. It's just the amount of time that Songod made on that corner. And I think it's a setup issue.
Yeah, Samantha has passed Salty Stevens.
Oh, I completely missed that.
So right now, Sungod, he's got the DRS. Novatech is weaving a bit. Can only do it once. Can't do it twice. But of course, Sungod's got the speed, and we've got Marlboro's right on this. Ooh, little wheel banging between Marlboro and Salty Stevens.
McLaren gets ahead for now, but the Aston, no, I thought he might have been able to cut back, but now he's got high on Spice down to the inside, into turn 2, and that is, in one lap, he's gone from 7th down to 10th.
So right now, Novatech has joined the Sungod train and had to keep his tyres now, as I've seen the message from TD that everyone has started on the correct tyres. So no penalties handed out for that. So Sungod has got 2 seconds to Alpha Mati now, and Alisbin is 3.4 seconds ahead of Red Dragon.
He's cooking in that Aston Martin at the moment. As at the time, it's quite hard to pull away, especially when you've got DRS behind. And looking at Samantha, she's up against...
On the outside.
Oh, can she hang on?
No, she doesn't, but she's going to get the DRS here from Novatech, as Novatech is not in the second from Sungod, so Samantha will breeze past if she has a good exit. She does. She's on the inside. Yeah. And goes back to P6 as Steely is made a move on the outside apparently from Red Dragon on those softs. Wow. His softs are great.
Yeah, they're in great nick. However, there wasn't the best exit. Nah, so you have to be very ambitious to attempt an overtake there. Red Dragon goes wide, just misjudged his braking point there. And as you can see on the back, Steely is flashing red, so he's very low on energy. I wonder how much Red Dragon has got, because that will make all the difference in terms of whether the Alpine will be able to make a comeback.
Well, if Red Dragon can keep up with Steely, because Steely is very quick now on those softs, but the tyre wear will be not forgive him real quick, as Red Dragon is keeping the 6th stance, as we've got a spin. No, never mind. I think Chelsea had a moment on the chicane. And I think Novatech who's pitting? And that is Steely who's pitting. On the soft tires.
Those softs must be dead.
Yeah.
So let's see what he does. If he goes onto mediums or hards, and that will confirm what strategy he's on. He's going onto mediums, so I think Steely is going for a two-stop.
Two-stop. And we've got Marlboro Sled who's passing Novatech now. So Novatech does not have the pace to keep up. Because he's now got High on Spice and Salty Stevens on the rear. And Salty Stevens is still on the soft tyres. And Samantha, oh, Sungo gets a 3-second penalty. That is
and that,
not good. Oh, that's not gonna.
That's the next one.
And Samantha is now very close to Sun God. And of course, you've got this big train behind those two. And he's now 1.3 seconds behind Red Dragon. If I'm looking now, Red Dragon has caught Ellisbin by 4 tenths. Oh, Red Dragon is catching.
Yeah, 2.9 now. Looks.
Is Ellisbin's tyres not great, or is it the setup wise that Ellisbin maybe have top speed and Red Dragon corners?
I think Ellisbin was probably just pushing mostly throughout that 10 laps to build the gap, while everybody else was so busy caught up fighting each other. I mean, he's done well to do it, but may have taken a little bit of life out of the tyres, as you may have suggested. So let's see what happens with that gap over the next couple of laps. As we see Samantha trying to make a move on Sungod. She's not going to get him into turn 1. However, she will have a second bite of the DRS cherry going into turn 2. Decent exit, but Sungod is doing very, very well, especially with those hard compound tyres. He's going to go quite long into this race, and if there's a safety car, he's going to have an advantage in terms of calling his strategy, whether it switches to a 1-stop or a 2.
High on Spice was looking for a move on the outside of Novatek, but of course Novatek makes him and goes wide.
He's going to have to give up the place here, I think, but he's hanging on.
No, High on Spice wasn't fully past him, so it's not Novatek's fault.
Oh, right, I'm with you.
And Salty Stevens is going to make it, he had to back off. Samantha is very close on Sungod. She wants to make a move very quickly because he is on the faster tyre. High on Spice wants to go past Novatek. Oh, that's got to be hard for him. He's in the Red Bull against the sister team, AlphaTauri. Oh, and Novatek pits.
A lot of people coming into the pits now.
Alpha Medi's pitting. I think, if I'm looking correctly, it's probably going to be a 10-10 or 10-8-7 or 10-10-5. It's double stack.
Oh, Songod's lost it. Songod's
No.
lost it, and that is going to hand Samantha 3rd place right now. Songod cracking a little bit under pressure.
Could be the tyres of the hards. It's the grip.
Well, that they're off.
Oh, Johnny B gets the 5-second speeding pit penalty.
Oh, you don't need to be doing that.
No. Now the whole track is cracked open. Let's see what Samantha can do. Can Samantha catch up to Red Dragon for P2? Oh, who's spinning at the back?
I think it's JJ.
JJ! Ooh, hits the wall.
Thankfully, the brake marker boards have been spared.
Oh, lucky for people who are no assist. Sungod is still on the DRS of Samantha, so...
Oh, that was a very wide... penultimate corner. As he comes into the pits, he's switching strategies.
Is he going... Ooh, so it's 22 laps to go. Do you think he's going to go in the mediums? As High and Spice
He's switching
also...
Yeah, he's switching to a 2-stop.
And just did not jump High and Spice there, but will jump Alpha Medi probably. Alpha Medi is getting attacked. Has just made a pass on Chelsea, and Alpha Medi undercut Sungod there. And Chelsea almost 12 laps old softs. She's now right now in the top 10, but she will get into the pit soon. She will drop a few places. And D-Tone getting the fast lap of the race. And as I'm looking, Samantha is catching Red Dragon. 1.5 seconds already. So Red Dragon is struggling with his mediums.
Yeah, the gap between him and Alice Bin has opened up to 4 seconds now. The Aston Martin playing a really cool stint here, and just with about 4 seconds gap, there's not much threat going on from behind. But I wonder if Red Dragon is probably just taking a little bit out of his tyres, and now, as you said, we've got Samantha right on the back of him as well. But she pits.
She's going to undercut Red Dragon.
But then crucially, she's got to stay ahead of Sun God because he's gone into mediums. So I think she could lose out.
Oh, watch out. Marlboro spun final corner.
Oh no.
Steely has jumped Samantha by big time. So Steely
Steely was already ahead.
Oh yeah. But Steely pitted very early, so Steely has the undercut on Alisbin. If you look at the time delta, it's only 14 seconds. So that is,
yeah, you're right. Well spotted.
So the undercut is very strong. And Sun God.
Oh, look at Novatek trying to hang on, but he can't quite do it. And the lack of setup there really hurted him. But the gap between Samantha and Sun God now is 0.4 of a second. So she just managed to hang on despite the threat of the undercut. So it's looking... Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think I might have got the next mixed up. Sorry.
So, Samantha can get an undercut, of course, from Melbourne, but let's see. So, Alisbin has pitted. So, what's the lead? 23 seconds. Do you reckon... So, I think if Red Dragon is going to pit, he will get behind Sun God and Samantha.
Potentially.
But let's
He's
see.
gone on to hards. He's one stopping.
One stop. That's a risky one.
Alpha Matty will have undercut him. So that is... I think that's Steely that's in the net lead right now. But these two, Steely and Alpha Matty, are both going to stop again. It should be interesting to see what strategy Red Dragon adopts now based on what everybody else decides to do. Because if he goes for a one-stop, I think he's just guaranteeing himself to finish behind Alice Bin. But however, it is a little bit late to make a two-stop work. Unless he's got 2 sets of softs, which I think given the rules, are you allowed to take advantage of that?
What?
Well, obviously because the lobby failed and everyone gets new sets of softs, are you allowed to take advantage of softs if you couldn't before?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Softs, yeah, you get the softs from the game. You can't do nothing about it. So right now, Samantha has caught up by 0.4 to Alisbin. Let's see if Samantha can overtake or get closer to Alisbin on those new hards. I think Samantha will overtake Red Dragon. Because this looked like me and John, me pitting later, a Red Dragon on softs.
This is a brave two-stop.
So Red Dragon is getting jumped by 4 drivers. Salty Stevens trying to make a move on the outside. Can he get a switch back on Novatek? Does not get the exit well on Novatek.
But you've got to say, the fact that Novatek is in 6th position despite having a setup problem, I'll give him that. It's a pretty good drive.
It's a good drive from him. As we've got, is that JJ having a moment? I think he had a little moment on turn 1. Let's see the back again as Sun God is catching Samantha again. And Samantha not having the greatest grip right now, because she's fallen away from Alisbin by a tenth.
I think a lot of that will be defending from Sun God, to be honest, because with 4 temps, you're going to be so much more concerned with the car behind you than the one in front, and that's going to make everything work for Alisbin, because everybody else is going to have to pull about another 23 or so seconds when they eventually come into box. Alisbin has just got to nurse his tyres and get it through to the end, so he's got the tyre life when he needs it to push. It's the classic strategy in 2019 we saw in the race between... Do you remember that race between Verstappen and Hamilton when they boxed Lewis and then he made up all the time?
Yeah. And Salty Steven has made the move on Novatek as there comes Red Dragon on the inside.
Trying to follow through as well. He could do the pair of them here.
But Salty Stevens...
gets him wide on the curb. Switches back. This could be brilliant. This goes round to the outside. Oh, but he has to the racing line. That'll eventually become the inside. No, but the Aston Martin's still ahead. Lovely, lovely stuff there. Brilliant to watch.
As we're halfway nearly of the race already, goes very quickly. Lucky it's dry, not as rainy as Thursday. As Ibom gets his first penalty of his IRL career. Ooh, Salty Stevens not having a great exit there. He has to, and gives Red Dragon the move.
Oh, he's DRS chickening him here.
Could be, but he's going to lose a lot of grip as Novtek spins. Second to last corner.
No. Not great there from the Red Bull. High on Spice overtakes Taz. Samantha's still 1.7 behind Alice Bin, who is about second behind Alpha Matty.
Novtek has hit it again on softs. Alpha Matty, ooh, that's going to be a risky one for Alpha Matty now.
Oh, he did not need that. He did not need that.
And good evening. Okloin. Welcome. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're now lap 18 out of 35 of SS Tier 2 IRL at Hungary.
I just noticed his game attack means okay lol no problem.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. As
not bad.
Not bad. So Alice Bin is getting into the second of Alpha Matty. And I think someone at the back having a bit of issues for the moment.
It was probably Chelsea.
Alice has got the DRS. I think I did see the Creator Series. Yeah. Is it the one from Suzuka?
Isn't that the one where you got Dirt Chocolate, Team at Marduk, Alex Gillen?
Yeah, I think that's the one. So here we go, Alice Bin, who gets a 3-second penalty.
I was wondering
he also
whether
does
that was
not
coming.
do that.
Yeah, I was wondering whether that was going to happen. I saw him step out of the. I saw him get out, and I just wondered when's he going to get a penalty. And sadly, it's come at a far from ideal time, where he's just right now trying to just chase down the Mercedes, who I think he's trying to stretch out to softs if he can. And I think if you're going to win this race, I actually think it's better to be on a 2-stop.
Yep. Because these two are battling, Samantha can catch up now, as Samantha's now 1.2 seconds. Ooh. I think Alice did not have a great exit there. But he does have the DRS on Alpha Matty. Alpha Matty is going to defend to the inside.
As much as he can. The Aston goes round to the outside, and the Mercedes has got it covered for now, unless he switches back. And that is lovely.
Ooh, does not have a great exit. Because Alpha Matty can get back to the inside.
Can he throw it down there? Yes, he is. A little bit of contact between the two.
But Alpha Matty keeps it on track. And now that means Samantha, Sun God, and Red Dragon caught up to this for P2.
But I love how close this field is. I absolutely love it.
But what I'm seeing is that Steely is going to pit soon on his final tyre. And did Steely start on the softs? Yes, he did. So he is going to pit on those fresh mediums soon. Don't know when.
I think he'll be around lap 25.
But he will get the undercut on all these drivers and will get in front again. So at the moment, Steely is up for grabs to get the win tonight. Samantha is now very close. As Novatek retired! And
safety car!
Ooh!
That has turned everything on its head.
Oi, oi, oi. So,
and Steely's missed the pit box.
Oh,
Samantha stays out as well. No!
It's only 15 laps. Ooh.
So anyway, you can bottle on a new set of mediums in your mustard.
Oi, 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 oi. This is going to
And
be.
Alice Spinner's gone to softs.
Oh, that's not ideal. That is not ideal. As Alphamedi goes on hard tires. 14
I
laps.
I never knew Liam was in the comms box with us.
Why?
You said that's not ideal.
I always say that. Everyone is
stole
kidding
it.
now.
But Steely and Samantha are... Their races are compromised now by staying out.
Yeah.
I mean, Steely was a bit more unfortunate because he... Unfortunately, the safety car came out as soon as he went past the pit box, so there was nothing he could do. Samantha, on the other hand, should have gone in with all the rest.
Yeah, but just remember, Samantha did started on mediums. So softs would have not made it. And Alphamedi, yeah, started going on hards. That's a very risky move. Novatek, did you forgot your setup? I think these two will pit.
I think they've got to. Steely will come in. Samantha
Is staying out. No,
she's
you're
obviously not
oh.
confident.
What happened then, Novatek? You had no grip? Oh, this is gonna be...
Oh, Steely is going to drop out of the points of this race. He's going to drop behind Marlborough's sled. Probably.
Maybe just... a GP2 engine, no power. No tire.
No brakes. No tyres. We are out of the points.
So I-bomb, I don't know when is your pit box, but you can, when you go into the pit lane, and you can change before you have to turn in point. Ooh, so this is gonna be a risky one. I think the softs 13 laps. That is not ideal.
I think Red Dragon is best placed to win this now, because the top three, yeah, they're on new tyres, but they've all got penalties. As long as Red Dragon makes his way cleanly and keeps it all clean, he's in the pound seat to win this.
Yep, no talking while racing. No, Zach, no. Just don't go on AI, just focus on your race, don't chat. When you're racing, just don't chat. Don't worry, Novatek. So we're now waiting for Fitz and Johnny B, Chelsea get back to the pack, so it's going to be one more.
Sam doesn't have a penalty, but I think she'll have to box again.
Yeah, it's close to go. Wait, I don't know, how many laps did I do on my means? Oh, Karma. What happened there? Oh, Karma is back in. And Marlboro is back in. Marlboro is going to go on a different set of tyres.
Obviously not confident that the hards will give him enough grip.
Yeah, unless there's going to be another safety car. That is possible. This is the first one. And we have, I think, I-bomb pitting as well to get clear off his 5-second penalty. He doesn't know it yet, Novatek, so that's why I just told him about his tyres. Ooh, boy, warm here. At this rate,
Nothing to do with
T1010.
I think what Samantha needs now is another safety car. just see how many penalties everybody has got. So everybody who's got a penalty has only got a 3-second penalty. As the safety car is coming in at the end of this lap, Samantha's got it all to do. However, she's got, with another stop to make and on those worn mediums, she's got one anti behind her back at the moment. I'd expect Alice Bin to pass her quite quickly, but Alpha Matty's got a bit of a task on those hards. But as we saw with Sun God earlier, it's not the end of the world. And when's Samantha going to go? I think she's gone now.
Ooh, she just made it. Of course, Alice Bin is very close already. I don't know what happened at the back, but the train at the back has gone late. Someone has not been watching out.
Oh, and there goes Alice Bin to the outside. Can he make the move stick against her? Yes, he can. So the Aston Martin goes straight back into the lead. Alpha Matty's got to clear Samantha very, very quickly. And it looks like he's wasting no time throwing it down to the inside, but she just manages to hold him off. Fitz gets another time penalty. Oh, the field bunching up. She's just going to have to tough this out, I think.
Or pit now. She won't lose. Oh, whoa, Red Dragon! Red Dragon went wide. It's now behind Iron Spice.
And now Salty Stevens, the winner last time out in Silverstone, he's now in the prime seat to win this.
And Samantha
unless stays out.
And now she's a threat from behind. Here comes Sun God and Alpha Matty. Alpha Matty is looking for an inside move on Samantha. He makes the move. Samantha on the outside, on the marbles.
Can she defend from Sun God, who's now finding his own way around the outside? No, she can't, it seems.
It's on the curb and loses 2 places in 2 corners. Now Salty Stevens is back. He tells Samantha. She has to make a call to go in, maybe, I'm not sure. But let's see what she's going to do. Sun God is now back in podium at the moment, but Salty Stevens is close. Oh, Sun God, a big slide. Salty Stevens very close, just 2 tenths. Samantha defense from Salty Stevens. Salty Stevens getting a good exit here, probably. He has to wait. Be patient. Oh, a little touche from Red Dragon in the rear of Salty Stevens. Samantha stays out still. As DRS
I think I think she's just trying to tough this out until the end, to be honest. But it's strange, like all she's going to do is just guarantee herself a chance to lose points. So Salty Stevens now makes a move on her. And that decision not to pit is really costing her.
Yeah, is she going to make a move back on the inside? Red Dragon is now on the outside of Samantha.
Oh, keep it clean.
As Red Dragon makes a move on the outside. Here comes High and Spice also. And I think the tyres are done for her.
Yeah, she's going to have to box.
Oh, and High and Spice went wide. Not having a great turning point. She's going to lose a lot of places now. And Alice Bin has gapped Alpha Matty by 3.6 seconds.
Yeah, doing absolutely everything he needs to do with the gap pulled out. Not just Alpha Matty, but the people behind him as well. He knows he's got to make hay while the sun shines, especially with those 3-second penalties. But the question is, can he do it while keeping his tyres lively? With all that time building a gap, he's taking more and more life out of them. And they're not going to be in a good state. And Samantha finally comes in. And that has almost ruined her chances of getting points, as much as I hate to say it.
And Sun
Shame,
God
she was
attacking Alpha Matty. So
It's
Samantha.
Red Dragons.
Yeah, go on, Spark. Sorry.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you. Sorry. I was saying Red Dragon was not too far behind Salty Stevens, and Sun God and Alpha Matty are the next two to jostle it out between each other. It's all coming back into Alice Bin's hands here. But it all just depends how lively his tyres are going to be. And to be fair, I think they're going to be shredded by the end of this race.
Ibom gets a 3-second penalty for track limits. But I think at the end it's either Alpha Matty or Sun God who can catch Alice Bin very quickly. Because the softs, oh, they're gonna be fried at the end.
Yeah.
And now Alpha Matty goes to the inside to defend from Sun God, who's got DRS.
He's completely left in the racing line there.
Yeah. Because he knows Sun God is on those mediums. And, ooh, little wiggle there from Alpha Matty. So Sun God, ooh, are the tyres already done for Alice Bin? Because Sun God caught 2 tenths.
I think that was because of the DRS.
It's possible. Well, not now. Now he's catching a bit. Can Sun God catch?
Oh, he gets another time penalty. What? Oh, you don't need to do that, Sun God. That's cost him the win.
Probably. Podium.
Oh, man.
But it's probably he's gonna report the track limits. We will see. Can Sun God push away as we got a spinner? It's JJ spinning in the chicane.
Got a little bit dirt, but hopefully no damage.
Right now, Alpha Matty is on the DRS of Sun God. But Sun God has caught up to Alice Bin. Or even on the exit of the final corner, has caught up 2 tenths. I think the softs are slowly fading away. Can Sun God get into 6 laps from Alice Bin? As Samantha is in P16.
3.3 now. I think you're right, the tyres are dying.
Whoa.
Samantha does the fastest lap out of anger, it has to be said.
Yeah.
If only the 20 quid was happening in this race for her. Fitz is retired.
So we've got 6 seconds for Ibom and Sun God, 3 seconds for Alice Bin, Alpha Matty and upcoming Karma. Sun God is back in 3.7 seconds. I'm not sure if he made a little whoopsie. And Samantha is in P16. Did she have a moment? I don't know. She's catching Ibom now. Sun God is now under pressure of Alpha Matty, but is catching Alice Bin. So I think the softs are slowly dying now, because he's now 3.3 seconds on the start-finish line to Alice Bin.
Yeah, it's through those slower corners where you really need the tyre life, and he's made about a 10th in one corner alone, so I think your prediction is bang on.
And we nearly had a free white moment between Heinz Teza and Steely.
Oh, look at that!
Steely had to go wide, so that means Karma is back on the inside. And Sun God is catching Alice Bin. Oh, making a bit of a mistake in turn 6. Oh. And Chelsea getting a 3-second penalty. So in the middle sector, Alice Bin is pulling a bit away, and then in the first sector and third sector, Sun God is catching.
I think he's more in the second sector, which is rarely where the tyre difference shows, but maybe he's just too distracted looking out as Red Dragon and Salty Stevens are very close to one another.
Red Dragon made a move on the second to last corner. So that means
Oh, well,
Salty Stevens is going to get the DRS.
obviously feeling very salty about that overtake. He's out for the revenge kill now as he goes down to the outside in turn 1. And there he goes. Just made the move stick. The Alpine's sticking to the back of him like super glue right now.
Yeah, but Alpha Medi made a move on Sungold into turn 1. So can Alpha Medi get the pace on and catch Alisbin in 4 laps? Because those softs, that's going to be risky, as Samantha made a move on Chelsea.
Getting ever so closer to points. That was a wide line there from Sungard. He's lost about 4 tenths.
It's possible, Patch. It's the softs, that's very risky. All we're going to have a deflate at the moment, saying, oh, the softs can hold for 14 laps. Ooh, Sungold, ooh, hitting the curb on the inside. Ooh, that was close in the wall.
I was fearful he was going to get another penalty there. But he's out of the DRS, I think.
Not yet. He's still got the DRS, I think.
Oh yeah, he has got it.
He does.
I was just on his onboard.
Samantha on the tail of Johnny B now. So right now, as it is, Alisbin is on a charge to get the win. I think this is going to be his first win of IRL. Well, he has to manage his tyres as Deaton passes Melbourne's lad.
It's a nice battle between these two. Oh, did they touch there? Look, I thought that they almost touched, but Steely gets
Stevie getting a 3-second penalty. As Chelsea is into the pits, going for hard? All hard tyres.
What? Okay. It's a strategy.
Yep.
Probably a Ferrari one at best.
So as it stands, Sungold has the 6 seconds. He will drop. Let's see. 2.8, 3.5. Chelsea getting another penalty. He will drop to P6, P7. But let's see what's gonna happen last 2 laps of the race if Alpha Medi and Sungold can catch Alisbin, who is on 12 laps old, soft tyres.
Fummer Games, thank you for joining us in the chat. How are you? And great to have you with us for these last few laps.
And Chelsea spun in sector 2, or sector 2, sector 3. And we've got High on Spice, Deaton and Melbourne's lad. They're fighting. 2 different compounds. Not fighting for points, but just for placement.
I have to say, he's managed this. Alisbin has managed this race very, very well, despite safety cars and whatnot. And those soft tyres right now will be crying in terms of life. But
he's managed it well.
Absolutely. With only 2 laps to go, he looks very much on course to take his first win. I think unless there are any other penalties coming, Alpha Mati is surely set for second. You have to be so patient with that, with the exit of turn 1. You really want to get on the power, but the moment you do, the rear end will just not agree with you. As Samantha crawls back to 12th place. I think P11 is probably the best she can do right now, barring any incidents at the front. But it's all looking like the Grand Prix is looking relatively sewed up at the front for the Aston Martin.
Well, Never say never. I don't know what the speed can be from Alphamedi at the end. He is struggling. Alisbin is struggling. But I'm not sure if Alphamedi can catch Alisbin 3 seconds in the final lap and overtake him.
I'm not sure that's going to happen. I think he's got it covered.
So as it stands, Zundert will get like P7 after the penalties, unfortunately.
It's a shame as well, because it was just that one little mistake that gave him another penalty, and he could have got a higher points finish. But as I so often say, that's racing.
Samantha make a move in turn 1, going in P11. There is a chance she still can get points if she can hurry up and get a bit. She's got the grip, better grip than the rest. So as we've got Alisbin, who is going into the second sector, nearly in the final sector, who is struggling right now. He has to manage those softs till the end. And what an outstanding drive from him tonight. Getting pole position. Ooh, little wiggle there. Getting pole position here for his first time in an 82 and IRL career. Alisbin is getting the win.
And Salty Stevens goes into second. It's an Aston Martin 1-2.
Wow. Aston Martin 1-2. Samantha, does she get points? No, she just did not make points.
Well, that's a shame, but she should have come in at the right time.
Yeah. And Red Dragon just misses out of 2/10 to Alphamedi for podium.
Oh, that's quite close. But as I so often say, that's the nature of the business in Formula One. Aston Martin will going back to Silverstone with a lovely double podium, a 1-2 in fact. But take a bow, Alisbin.
Aston Martin 1-2 2 weeks in a row. Wow. Congrats, guys.
Brilliant result.
We're now waiting for Chelsea to come across the line in P17, not having the greatest race there. It was, yeah, for some people not very good happening with the safety car, and some had a lucky charm on them. As the games gives High on Spice drive of the day for a great comeback, a great drive from the back to, I believe it was P, let's see what it is. So here we got both Aston Martin drivers on the podium and Alphamedi in P3. And yep, that is right, Josh. There was only one safety car. What do you think about tonight, Spark?
I think it was, yeah, I mean, you know me, I always love commentating for the league, but it's great to see the new drivers that are coming in, and there's definitely a lot of potential out there, which is great to see. And we got a new race winner after taking pole position for the first time, which I have to say, he managed that race absolutely brilliantly. A lot of people caught out by the safety car, however, it's just the nature of the beast and how it works. But definitely a fine race to come back to, and a bit gutted for Samantha, but she didn't make the right call at the right time. So absolutely loved that race. Absolutely loved it.
It was a good race. I think it's not been as chaotic as I thought it would be because it's such a tight track. Congrats to people on the podium, and of course, people getting a comeback from the race as Task goes P5 after starting P16, and High and Spice P8.
Nice.
So, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed watching tonight, as my guest Spark has joined me tonight for replacing Deflated Wee at the moment. He was not feeling well, I hope you all enjoyed tonight. I did enjoy with Spark. First time with him. I hope you enjoyed as well.
Yeah, I have, mate. Great to share the comms box with you.
No problem. Also, thank you, Patch, for recording the race to go on our YouTube channel. Every race we do, Patch is recording them and they will put on our YouTube channel. I think here is our YouTube channel. And so next week we're off to Spa. I think a few people do need a spa day, so to get a bit of relaxing. On Tuesday we've got no assist. Thursday we've got assist tier 1. You've got Sungod there. On Tuesday you've got Chelsea, and on Sunday you probably have me and Deflate again. Maybe Spark if he's up to it. We will see. I hope everyone has a good evening, and we see everyone next time.